Hey sweethearts, it's Nick Venus once again tapping in. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about a dream that I had. I get a lot of dreams and visions and stuff. So at one point in my life, I was like extremely depressed about being transgender. Girl, I used to literally wake up in tears. Like I would have it like, sometimes I wouldn't even dream, but other times I would have a dream and I would wake up in tears. And I was like falling into this deep, dark depression about being transgender and having gender dysphoria. So one night I was asking God, you know, and honestly, before I continue, I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, well, you're transgender, you can't believe in God. To be honest, the only reason why I'm on social media is because God told me to. If you want me to keep it real, the only reason why is because He told me to sing. So if it wasn't for Him, you guys wouldn't even know who I am. I would have just stayed in my own little bubble. Shocking, huh? So anyways, let me get back to the dream. So okay, so I was asking God, like, you know, like, why am I like this? Why am I transgender? You know, like, why do I feel like this? Like, what's wrong with me? And girl, I've known I was different. I've known I was transgender since the age of 5. That's how early I knew. Since the age of 5, I always knew. So I asked Him one night, and I kept asking, like, okay, like, why am I like this? You know, like, what's wrong with me? Like, okay. And then the very same night, I had this weird dream. Okay, girl, now tell me why. Okay, I'm pretty sure some of y'all remember this old video or this old TV show called Knight Rider. Now, I don't know why it was this old TV show, because the only time I remember seeing it is when I was a little kid. So it was based off of that TV show, and he had this car. It was like a black Firebird that he named Kit in the show. So the car had like a computer, and it was like a guy, and it could control the car. Like the car could talk, it could drive, it could jump. It basically had a mind of its own. It basically was like a computer, a CPU, like a person in the car. It was like I don't know, it was damn near like a person, but it was a car. So it's an old show, you know, old TV show. So the dream was based off of that, okay? And I remember I was sitting in mine. So it was a row of the same exact car in that TV show, the Kit car, and they're all the same color. They're all black. I think they all had the same interior, the same tires. They all were exactly the same. So to my left, there was a whole row of them, and to my right, there was a whole row of them, and they were all men. So all these men, you know, on this side and this side, and I'm in mine, but mine looks exactly like theirs, mind you. So, you know, in order to activate the computer and turn it on, you would have to say the gender. You would have to say the name, and then you would have to say activate. So I'm looking. They're saying male, a name, and activate, and theirs is turning on, and then it's talking to them, you know, in a male voice, and theirs is working perfectly. And every time I would try to activate mine, I'm like, okay, male, and I'm saying a name, and I'm saying activate. Mine would fry. Like it literally, the screen would start going like loopy. It would fry, smoke would come up everywhere, and I'm like, well, damn, like, girl, what's wrong with my little car? You know, like, what's wrong with my computer? And everybody's just working perfectly. So I wait some time, and I try it again, and I'm like, Mel, say the name, activate. It fries again. It just doesn't work properly. And I'm like, well, what's going on with mine? I remember some guy got it, and he's like, well, let me help you. And then he's like saying the same thing, Mel, whatever, activate, and it would fry. Smoke is coming out, the whole damn car, everything, the shit is frying, the whole CPU is frying. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. And then I'm like, female, active, and I say a name, activate, and it turns on flawlessly, and it talks in a female voice. And then immediately after that, I woke up, and I was like, oh, okay. So that's what transgender people are. So in a weird dream, after I was asking God, you know, to tell me why I feel like this, I had this weird dream. Don't tell me why. It was Knight Rider, the TV show. And so basically, it was like, okay, all the men, everybody had the exact same vehicle to the T. Same tire. Like, I'm talking about like the physical appearance. Same color, same car, same tires. I think the same interior. Everything was the same, but mine had a female CPU in it. So that told me that basically that analogy in the dream basically was saying like, okay, the car in the dream would be considered the vessel or the person. The CPU in the car would be considered the brain. So what it is trans women, like in the car, they have the exact same vehicle as the male, as the men, same color, same everything, same vehicle, but the CPU or the brain of a female. So that's the dream that I had, and it made me realize that I honestly started to think, okay, since I knew I was different, I knew I was trans, I felt like that. I felt like that since the age of 5. It honestly made me realize and think, maybe I felt like that before that, but I just don't remember. Because you know how most people, they don't remember anything before 5 years old. So, girl, I'm like, so that's like, that tells me that, okay, then I realize that's what I am. So that tells me that this is not even nothing to do with us. You know, this is just how we are. This is just how we are designed, you know? So girl, that's like a vehicle factory putting together cars. And then there's supposed to be the female cars over here or whatever, and the male cars over here, and they grab the female CPU and put it in the female car and the male CPU, whatever. Okay, that's like them grabbing the male car, and every 10 million cars, they accidentally grab a female CPU and put it in that car and then continue. That has nothing to do with us. So I realized that's what it is. We were born like that, and that has nothing to do with us. So that is the weird dream that I was given. And girl, you know, like I said, I don't want to hear any stupid crap. Well, you're transgender and you can't believe in God, and God doesn't send you visions or dreams. Yes, he does. He probably sends me more visions and dreams than you, to be honest. So like I said, I get visions and dreams and all types of stuff, but like, I don't want y'all to think I'm weird or anything, but maybe in the future, you know, I'll tell y'all some more stuff. So so girl, so like if you're transgender or whatever, so if you're trans, girl, is basically that's the dream that I was given. That it's something that is not in our control. So we shouldn't be punished for something. And like I said, okay, girl, everybody is focused on the outside appearance. They're focused on the outside. That's exactly what it is. Like, you can have a condition, inner condition, and people will be like, well, I can't see it, so it doesn't exist. That's basically what they're doing. People always judge a book by its cover, you know, which I believe is so weak. Like, they're so weak-minded. They're so weak, you know. So if I took a male in a suit and a male with like dreads and tattoos or something and say, which one do you think is preying on women and which one do you think treats women like queens? They'll automatically say, oh, the guy in the dreads with the tattoo is preying on women and the guy in the suit. But come to find out, the one in the suit is the damn is the one preying on women, and the one in the tattoo is the one with the dreads and tattoos is the one treating them like queens. People are just so like, they're so conditioned, they're so subliminally controlled, you know, that they don't even realize they're doing it. So girl, so that's the dream that I had, you know. That's the dream that I had. Okay? So, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for future content. And until next time, guys. Peace.